Do you know the best way to cook a baked potato is the Steakhouse way? I'm used to making in the microwave and they come out fluffy on the inside but a little soft on the outside. And I love a baked potato from a Steakhouse because it's nice and crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. And we're going to get that today in the Homeleader air fryer. What's great about this is it's faster than the oven, and it gives you a fabulous, fabulous potato. Look at this bad boy. This is my potato with butter and chives. This is Eric's potato with butter, cheese, and chives. They're nice, crispy on the outside and soft and fluffy on the inside. So let's use the Homeleader air fryer and make us a Steakhouse baked potato. So this is our Homeleader air fryer, and we've done an unboxing of this, and we also did some garlic and herb potato wedges that were absolutely fantastic. Going into this, I was like, I wasn't quite on the air fryer bandwagon, but after using this a few times, I'm really enjoying it. So if you want to take a look at this, there'll be a link in the description to the Amazon page. So we're going to make our Steakhouse baked potatoes. So what I have here is 2 russet potatoes, and when you buy potatoes, it's kind of difficult in our area because every time I go to the store, it's like half the potatoes are rotted or something. There's like black marks under the skin. They're like green. It's hard for us to find really good potatoes, and I don't know why that is. Green, I can understand because that just means that the potatoes have not been handled properly, and they were exposed to too much sunlight. But I just don't know. So I usually have to dig through the bulk potatoes that are all outside the bag, because when I buy them in the bag, they're usually pretty bad. So what I did is I just cut the ends off. Sometimes I find that, when the potatoes are bad, it's sometimes on the end. So I just have this habit of cutting them off. I thoroughly and completely scrub these bad boys. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this knife and I'm going to poke some holes in it. I've done this both ways. I do this in the microwave all the time, and I just kind of got in the habit of it. But I've cooked them in here without poking them, and it wasn't that big a deal. It really didn't do anything for them. So we're just going to put a little olive oil on these. Okay. And I'm going to rub them around with a little bit of olive oil. Now my hand's all greasy, right? This is just a little salt and pepper that I mixed together. And I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle these with this. I'm only doing this because we're going to get a little Steakhouse crusty on the outside. It's just going to add a little bit more flavor to the skin. And you definitely will have to salt and pepper it once you cut it open. But I just like to do this on the outside because it just adds a little something. So let me go ahead and wash my hands up, and we'll get these bad boys in the air fryer. Since we're baking potatoes and not like baking a cake or something like that, I'm not going to bother to preheat it. You can, though, plug it in, let it run for a little bit and preheat it. I'm just going to put them in cold and turn it on, which could add to the time. So I've made these already in there, and it took between 30 and 40 minutes at 390. It really will depend on the wattage of your air fryer and the size of your potatoes, and even the variety and all kinds of stuff of the potatoes. So we're going to put them in there. We're going to set them at 30 minutes. I'm going to check them, and then we'll add some time if we need it. Now, you asked me, 30, 40 minutes, that's significantly more than making it in the microwave. But like we said before, the purpose of this is to make a Steakhouse baked potato. And when I bake potatoes in the microwave, it's fast. You can do it 6 to 10 minutes and they're done. But the outside is really soggy. You don't have that like crisp outside and that nice fluffy in the middle like you do like if you go to a true steakhouse. And the only way to get that is to do it in the oven. In the oven, it could take you 60 minutes or longer. So if we can get that down to like 40 minutes in this thing, that's a significant savings in energy as well as time. So let's get these bad boys in here. We're going to take this out here. And we got our potatoes. So I'm just going to put them in here. Simple as pie. Got a little roll action going. So we're going to pop our taters into the air fryer. And with the Homeleader air fryer, we're just going to go ahead and hold this button just for a second until it turns on. We're going to increase the temp to 390. We're going to raise our time. I'm going to do it like 30 minutes. Well, actually, let me do it 35 because for warm-up time, and we'll start checking them. So let it rip. And soon we're going to have some nice, delicious Steakhouse baked potatoes. So it's been close to 35 minutes with the heat up time. I'm actually think I'm going to lower the temp a little bit. The outside is nice and crispy. The inside is not quite done. So I think I'm going to lower the temp. I'm going to turn it back on. I'm going to lower the temp to 370. And I'm going to put us up maybe 10 minutes. And we'll see what happens. Okay, looks like it's ready. And let's pull it out and see how these are. Ooh, nice and soft in the middle and nice and crispy on the outside. So let's get these bad boys plated up and get some butter. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, they look really, really good. So we're going to take our potatoes out. We'll put one for Eric and one for me. We'll put this bad boy back in here. So let's do mine real quick because Eric wants some special toppings for his. Okay, so we do have a nice crusty exterior. So let's see what our interior looks like. Ooh, it's nice and soft. This is definitely a Steakhouse potato. Woo, and it's hot. So let's, wow, yes, look at that. Yum, yum, yum. It's nice and fluffy. See that in the middle there? Ooh, it looks delicious. I'm just going to put some butter. Some more butter. I'm going to put a little S&P in there. And I'm going to put a little chives in there. Wow. That looks really, really good. Right? Okay, Eric's up next. Eric's going to take a two-pronged approach. So, we got cut the potato. Woo! Can we squeeze it like a Steakhouse potato? We're going to give them some butter in there. A lot of butter in there. Gonna get a little S&P. And for him, cheese. Cheese. More cheese. And because he did that, we're gonna have to go at this a little bit more. So we're gonna go ahead and put this back in here. And we're going to give it a little bit of heat. And we're going to turn it on. We're going to do it at 350 for just a couple minutes. You don't really need to set this. Probably do it just for a minute or two to melt the cheese. Okay, let's see what Eric has here. Wow! Okay, Eric. Is that a potato or what? Look at that bad boy. Yeah, we'll just give Eric a little bit of chive. I think it's time to take a taste. So now time for the best part of a steakhouse baked potato is tasting it. So what we have here is, this is mine. It just has butter and chives on it. And this is Eric's, right? Rocking the cheese. And we did this in the air fryer. Can take anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes, depending on the type, size of your potatoes. It's a little faster than doing it in the oven. It's smaller, so it won't use so much electricity. Sometimes an oven can take up to an hour. So we did cut some time off, and I think we got a fabulous result. Because look at the outside. It's nice and crispy. We just coated it with olive oil, salt, and pepper. And look at how fluffy it is on the inside. So let's take a bite of this baby, right? This is a baked potato. This is not your microwave baked potato. Wow. The outside is crispy. See that crispy skin? Have a little salt and pepper on it. Now that's a steakhouse potato. Wow. I can't stop eating this, so good. This is the way I like baked potatoes. It is absolutely fantastic. And what would even be better on it is a little bit of bacon. Next time, right? So, the Homeleader air fryer did a fabulous job. I think this is the way to go when you're baking potatoes. Of course, not as fast as the microwave. Microwave 10 minutes. This 30 to 40. Oven over 60. This is a good happy medium to get the results that we want. A fabulous baked potato, and gone are the mushy skins, right? We have nice crispy and nice and soft. So the Homeleader air fryer, once again, gives my thumbs up. If you like this video, please subscribe below and hit the little bell so you'll get notifications of our uploads. Also, visit my website at amylearnstocook.com, and I'm on Twitter, Pinterest, and Facebook at Amy Learns to Cook.
Now you see it? I wouldn't do that, would I? Yeah, I would. Kind of a cheesy taste with a little potato in there somewhere.
A cheesy taste with a little potato?